Well, guys, we've been gone for 3 days, and my videos are going to be at least a week or two behind because I've got so much going on trying to get caught up. But came home from our trip. Of course, I watered everything very well before we left, and came home to like, yowza, I got to get busy. So let's just do a quick update. The carrots are all coming out of the ground today. I'm going to get the carrots done. Well, let's step over here. It is nice and cool. It's really early in the morning. The watermelon are really going to town. Okra, I don't know, it's at least 4 or 5 foot tall. But cucumbers, holy moly. I thought they were dying down, but they're taking off again. Look at that pumpkin vine. Wow. It just went nuts. I doubt we're going to get pumpkin. It's late in the season, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? And holy moly, the cantaloupe. Just unbelievable. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. You know, they're kind of hard to see in there. But they're almost in clusters. Carrots on the end, carrots on the north end, the other end, a lot of them, and then my other raised bed. Okay, and the tomatoes are thick. They are thick. Okay, this is that raised bed that had the broccoli and stuff in it. I pulled everything up. It's pretty much done. What I did was, as you can see, when we were gone, the dogs got in and dug a hole, so. But I got it all worked up, and I decided to throw in some beans. And look how big those are in less than a week. It was less than a week. And what I did was I threw them in a glass of water, was going to let them soak for about 30 minutes and then plant them. And my daughter-in-law called, and I ended up taking care of the baby for a couple of hours. Well, it must work. But anyway, I'm hoping to get enough beans to can. There's some yellow wax beans and some regular bush beans. And down in here, I did some pinto beans, but that's where the dogs dug up. And there's that other batch of carrots. Those are coming up. Now, this raised bed doesn't seem to do as well on the carrots, but I'm going to take what I can get. So let me pull a few out and we'll see what we have. Okay, this is part of what I just harvested. I am going to have to get a shovel and dig out some of the bigger ones that I couldn't get pulled out of the ground. But let's go back out to where the bigger ones are and get those pulled. All right, something has eaten the tops of my carrots off, so it may also need a shovel. Ugh, I see a blister beetle in there. But I'm going to pull what I can, and I'll show you what I get out of that group. Okay, I just reached in and pulled the first few carrots right there. A cluster of more cantaloupe. Okay, here's what we got from that one little row. And as you can tell, you know, it made quite a difference because I thinned them out more. But some of these are huge. And of course the dogs think they need to check them out. As long as they don't mark them, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's harvest this row. I can't remember, there's 3 or 4 rows of carrots in this bunch. That was 3 rows of carrots. And of course I haven't rinsed them off yet. I've just laid them out here on the ground until I get them all harvested. I am going to have to take a shovel and dig some out. There's some big ones down in there that didn't come. I was so excited to see a lot of praying mantises and baby mantises in there. That's great. They'll help eat a lot of the bad bugs off your garden plants. But now, look at the crickets. The crickets are really thick in there. And that means I need to go get some hedge apples. Do y'all know what hedge apples are? Let me show you. These are hedge trees, or Osage orange. And their fruit, if that's what you want to call it, are those green. Look up hedge apples or Osage orange. Yes, you can buy them on Amazon. Unbelievable. People are going to tell you, no animals eat them. Baloney. The squirrels love them. Let me see if I can get one down. Some of them are so high, we literally take a 22 and shoot the branch and make the apples fall. But let me show them to you. This is about your average size, and they have a milky, sticky substance in them. They'll get a whole lot bigger. They'll fill your hand. But what we do around here to keep crickets and spiders away is we put them down in our basements and cellars and around your house. And I don't know, we seem to think they work. You can buy them on Amazon. But I'm going to go ahead and pick a few before the squirrels get them and take them up to the house. This is all I could reach for now. Another thing with hedge trees, they make fence posts out of the branches. And I'm telling you what, guys, when those are dry, they are rock hard. Many times a hedge post will outlast a metal post. I know, believe it or not, but yes, they are rock hard. And if you can cut them for firewood, they last a long time, and they burn incredibly, incredibly hot. I can't remember now what I was read. Well, that was nice. The dogs went charging through. But I hear the old farmer now. I may have to let him know it's time to stock up on hedge apples. Here you can kind of see that sap starting to leak out, and it is real sticky. They're not poisonous. I mean, they're just yucky. I wish they'd find a better use for them, but I have heard people take them use them for medicinal purposes. I have no idea what. I'm not interested in eating them, but maybe I'll cut a rotten one open and show you what the insides look like. But right now I got to get back to those carrots. I decided to use my potato fork instead of a shovel. Those that don't know what a potato fork is, it's kind of like a pitchfork, but the tines are they're further apart and they're more blunt. And it's used for loosening the soil and bringing potatoes up. I can't do it one-handed, so I'll show you when I'm done. Guys, what I did first is I laid these carrots out as I harvested them and rinsed the big chunks of mud and dirt off. Then I spread them out on my picnic table and gave them another rinse. Okay, guys, here's the plan. Yeah, I got the old pocket knife. It's sharper than anything. I'm going to cut the tops off and the bottoms and sort them out like that. And the tops and bottoms will go to the chickens, and some will also go into the compost pile. I think I've showed you those. Until right now my assembly line is backwards. But I'm going to get to cutting. I got that whole picnic table over there to go, and I want to get that done before it gets much hotter and I'm out of the shade. Alright, I changed my mind. I ain't using my knife. I'm too lazy for that. This is ridiculous. I can just pop this off, because I'm going to have to... I thought I was saving myself time, because I was going to have to cut the tops off anyway when I got ready to slice them, but I'm probably going to peel most of them. So I'm just going to snap them off. It's going to go a whole lot faster. Y'all know me, I'd probably cut my thumb off too with my pocket knife. So, see you later. Okay guys, there you go. I'm done. I've got 2 baskets. I don't know how many pounds. I don't know any of that. But what I'm going to do with them is for another video. So, I'm not sure what order, sorry for the hair, but I was outside early, just right after daylight, and I'm just getting in and getting busy. Canning season is kicking in now. So, um, what I end up doing with these carrots is another video, and maybe two, and I'll be sure and share those with you. So, time to get working on the carrots because the tomatoes are starting to turn. I got cucumbers to pick, and hallelujah, bring it on. All right, guys, thanks for being here.